the second season of 1923?
Yes.
Pretty good. Everybody died.
Dude, you like that show is so drawn out. It pisses me off.
Yeah, I'm like, God.
I mean, like, come on, Taylor Sheridan, like, pull your shit together. I feel like this is like this is like a side project that you don't give a shit about.
You're really nursing it.
Yes, it's 100% nursing it. Like, it is just. I feel like, okay, you put all your thoughts into Landman and maybe.
Dude, Landman
Lioness.
was good. I haven't seen Lioness.
Oh, Lioness
yet.
is good.
Is it?
Oh, Lioness is fucking amazing. Although second season, the final season finale was a little cheesy.
Okay.
But other than that, pretty solid. Lioness is definitely worth watching. 100%.
Better than Landman.
I would say, ooh, that's a tough one. I feel like Landman edges it out a little bit.
It's got Billy Bob Thornton.
And I hear Billy Bob Thornton's pretty raw in that. Like that's.
Have you seen Landman?
Yeah, I watched the whole thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Well, I mean, in his sense of how there's like a bunch of things where he just sends it, like script-wise, is like he doesn't like follow it, supposedly. So you're seeing a lot of that. I don't know how much truth there is to that.
I bet there's a decent amount.
Who knows? I mean, I feel like Yellowstone was like Sons of Anarchy, but on horseback.
Yes,
and
I've heard a lot of that.
Yeah, it's definitely got that vibe. And then I think I like the Taylor Sheridan, like him as an individual, because if you listen to how he was on Sons of Anarchy for a hot minute.
Taylor Sheridan is?
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's how he got started. Excuse me.
Which season?
I don't know. One of them. He was the fucking sheriff, and he was told that he wanted more pay because he was kind of like B actor, and they said, "Hey, we can find 1 million of you on anywhere, so don't."
And that's how he came up, like, because he was like he got all that stuff from script writing, didn't he?
I think what I read or what I understand is that he started out trying to be like new in Hollywood or something like that. And he was new to Hollywood and like got on to Sons of Anarchy and said, hey, he was getting paid pennies on the dollar or not much for what it was.
Right.
Wanted more money. And then they're like, from what I understand, I was like, oh no, there's several of you out there. You're not like a 1 in a million. So like pound sand is basically it. And so he goes, all right, F you guys, and starts writing his own stuff. So like, I think there's some other than his TV shows, I love his movies more in the sense of Wind River is one of his greatest movies ever.
I don't know if I've seen Wind River.
Really? Wind River. And if you look at Taylor Sheridan's shows and movies, a lot of the same actors and actresses are used in them.
Oh, this has Jeremy Renner. Did you listen to him on Rogan?
I haven't yet. Is it good?
Dude, it's good.
Okay, I'll listen to that.
His story is wild.
With a snowblower?
No, a piston bully snowcat.
Oh.
Not a snowblower. A 15,000-pound piston bully snowcat ran over him from like all the way across, broke 38 bones in his body.
How does it run him over?
He explains it in the podcast, but he essentially like his nephew or something was out there and like he jumped out to like move his nephew out of the way onto the moving tracks and thought he could get back in, like something malfunctioned. I don't remember what the exact reason was.
Interesting.
I was listening to it while I was cutting tube.
Okay.
And yeah, it ran over to the point where I think it was either one or both of his eyeballs came out of his head. And so, yeah, he like put one of them in the snow. You know, he's laying there. He's like, well, it's got to be good in the snow. He is an incredible human being.
Jeremy Renner. Okay. What's your favorite Jeremy Renner movie?
I mean, I really only knew him from Marvel movies.
Nerd.
But, and on that note, so the newest Marvel movie was getting all like hyped up.
Okay.
I don't even remember what it's called. It's in theaters right now. Newest Marvel
movies. Oh my gosh, John.
So we went and saw it last night.
Okay. Who's a more Marvel fan, you or Trent?
Well, we both were Thunderbolts. We both were, but dude, Marvel's gone downhill ever since like Endgame.
Okay.
It's just not, for one, Marvel is too progressive. And I'm not saying that in a negative way. It's just like they make it like too obvious where every single character is a female boss.
Oh.
You know, I have no qualms with that.
Kind of something sexy about a female boss, though.
Totally. But when you make it like so consistent that that's the only scenario, like, okay, well, this isn't like exactly real life. Like, there are dudes that do this stuff too. And I'm not saying that in an insecure way. I'm just like,
you sound insecure.
This movie is just like it's too focused. You know,
I'm not a comic book. I can't watch comic book movies. I have a hard time with that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I can't get down for comic book movies. I don't know. Just like that's fucking nerdy, dude. They're all the same. Same with Fast and Furious movies. Like
Danger to Manifold.
Can't watch any of that shit. Can't watch any of that shit. I'm like,
I stopped Fast and Furious at like 7.
I don't even know how it's even like. I remember my brother when it first came out. He called me. He goes, "Hey, I want to watch this movie, Fast and Furious." And he goes,
"Oh, the first couple were fun."
It's the lamest thing I've ever seen, Devin. I'm like, really? And I've never watched a scene. I think I've tried. Oh, I know what it was.
You haven't watched any of the Fast and the Furious series?
Fuck no, dude. The previews look lame. But what's funny is Oscar goes, "You got the best one is." He's always like making like
what's Oscar's pick?
Tokyo Drift. You know, like all these fucking guys.
Oh,
like,
Tokyo Drift is pretty good.
So I'm like, okay. Shane and Keegan and I sat down. We're like, we're gonna watch this fucking Tokyo Drift movie, and so Shane and Keegan sit down, and we get into it like fucking like 20 minutes or something. And Shane looks at me and goes, "Dad, this is the lamest fucking movie I've ever seen in my entire life." I go, "Yeah, I agree. We're getting out of this. We're not."
Oh, you didn't even finish Tokyo Drift?
No, I can't stand those movies.
Well, for one, your kids didn't grow up when Fast and the Furious.
No, my kids grew up on like Heat, like Collateral. My kids like Last Mohicans. Like my kids grew up in like what I call like quality movies. Like if you don't like Heat, the movie Heat, or you don't know about it, you're probably not my human. Like that is Michael Mann did Miami Vice, all the gnarly shit. That is the best gun scene to this day. The shootout is unreal.
I can legitimately say I don't think I've seen this.
You need to watch that movie. I'm telling you, if you're a man's
better
man,
than John Wick gun scenes.
100%, because it's more John Wick. Don't get that's the other movies. My boys are John Wick fans, right? 100%.
Dude, John Wick movies.
Except the last one. Last one sucked balls. Went too far.
Yeah.
A blind assassin.
Right. Yes.
Can we talk about that? Wait, that was so lame.
Which one was that?
John Wick 4.
I know I've seen it. John Wick Chapter 4.
Yeah, my kids are like all into the John Wick movies, but and I love that my boys are so like, we go to the movie theater to watch John Wick. We don't go to the movie theater for a lot of movies, right? We go to John Wick, all the John Wick ones, and my kids walked out and they're like, "Dad, the blind assassin couldn't get it behind it." I'm like, "I know, bud. I know. I get it. Trust me."
It went just, too far. Like you go just a touch too far where you're like, I am not trying to be exclusive here.
Right.
But a blind assassin.
Exactly.
Let's just is Helen Keller really our like assassins, you know?
I don't know, but okay, so go to Michael Mann movies. I'm just going to tell this for the people listening. I know it's a truck podcast, but I could do movie shit all day long.
I'm with you.
Fucking Michael Mann movies are the shit. I hate Jerry Bruckheimer movies. I hate all those fucking movies. But Michael Mann, Public Enemies.
Ferrari was not very good.
No, Ferrari did suck. Did you ever see that? Public Enemies, the John Dillinger story?
Yep.
Last Mohicans, badass.
Haven't seen Last of Mohicans.
Collateral. Have you seen Collateral?
Seen Collateral.
Oh, you're
I need to watch Miami Vice.
That's great. The boat scene in Miami Vice was amazing.
Oh, yeah.
Like, his shit is nonstop awesome. 90% of the time. He has some, like, flops.
Are you a Guy Ritchie fan?
Yes, 100%. Dude, have you watched all the Guy Ritchie stuff? Like, have you seen, like...
Most all of it.
Have you seen his latest one?
No. Go
to his last TV show that he did.
Isn't it Mob?
No, he didn't do...
Mobland?
Mobland's good, but I don't know if that's a John Ritchie.
Michael Ritchie. Or Guy Ritchie.
Guy Ritchie, I'm sorry. I don't think that's...
No, it is. There's a new one. Yeah, because I keep seeing it advertised.
Then that's it, because we've been watching that one. It's been awesome.
Guy Ritchie.
Movies and TV shows.
Known for Sherlock Holmes, good one.
Yep. Lock, Stock,
Two
great movie.
Barrels.
The Gentleman, that's it.
Gentleman, dude.
So
the Gentleman movie is phenomenal.
Did you see they came out with a TV show though?
Yeah, I watched all of it. Good. Duh.
But Mobland is like up there too.
Okay. I
never saw Wrath of Man.
Haven't seen that. I've seen Gentleman. Oh, he did
Snatch. Hands down, one of the best.
King Arthur. Never watched that.
No, never seen that one.
What about the something Onion? Not Giver the Onion. Glass Onion.
I don't know that one.
It's on Netflix. It's so good. Guy Ritchie movies.
Go to more. Show more.
Okay, so we got. Oh, Sherlock. Yeah,
all those were good.
All of them, dude.
But like his Snatch and like the ones that are really gritty and like gnarly are my favorite. There's some good shit that he does.
Yeah, he does a lot.
Snatched was amazing. Never saw The Man from U.N.C.L.E.
Victoria's Secrets. I haven't seen that. That'd be fun.
I bet it would be.
I bet it would.
But anyway, back to.
Hold on. We can't stop yet.
We can't.
There's.
This isn't all of his stuff. This is not his good stuff. This is all like the cheesy shit.
Yeah. Why is it not showing?
We will talk about podcast or trucks in a minute. That was good. That one was pretty good. The Covenant was really good too. That was the latest one he's done.
Snatch.
Never saw that.
Okay, rock and roll.
Okay, Sherlock Holmes. We're getting
Aladdin. I didn't know he did Aladdin.
Didn't either.
Operation Fortune. That was a great movie.
I've never seen that one.
Oh, dude, it's fun. I love Guy Ritchie, but there's a Guy Ritchie. I'll look it up. It's a Guy Ritchie
TV show.
Glass Onion.
He did that.
Yeah, dude, the Glass Onion.
Which one is that? Is that with Batista? Daniel Craig. Yes, I've seen that one.
It's super
pretty good.
fun. Yeah, Daniel Craig.
Yep.
But he's got a new TV show, Guy Ritchie, because I keep seeing it advertised.
Well, is
it
the Mobland?
I think it's Mobland.
Well, at least I've been watching that, and I didn't know that he was doing it, but it's definitely got that. It's Tom Hardy.
Guy Ritchie, is it? Yeah.
It is. It's good.
Yeah, Mobland. I haven't seen it yet.
It's good.
I just love his style. There's something about Guy Ritchie, like his humor, his like character picks.
Snatch was perfect.
Oh,
one of my favorites.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, but anyway, back to Michael Mann. Michael Mann, I think makes better movies than Guy Ritchie.
Really?
I mean, I just like the gun scenes. His shit's pretty accurate. But I might be jaded because I could watch Heat. I've seen it like fucking 30 times or 40 times.
This would be a good question for our listeners. I would be very curious to see like what kind of like film, movies, TV shows are you into?
If I hear all time Fast and Furious, it fucking pains me.
See,
they're so terrible. They're so cheesy.
Yeah, like, they are.
If you want to talk about
the first few were fun. It's at least for my generation, like growing up.
It's your generation's got so like they dumbed it down so much.
Yeah, we're just dumb and stupid.
No, look at like
all
Bullet.
The younger generations are just idiots.
Bullet is one of the best car chases ever.
Yeah.
Steve McQueen, Bullet. Like nothing compares to that.
Yeah.
Ford versus Ferrari was good.
Dude, Ford versus Ferrari is one of my top 3 movies of all time.
But like done in 60 seconds. Oh my god,
Gone in 60 Seconds.
Yeah.
With Angelina Jolie.
Just cheesy. It's just all cheese.
Well, that's Nick Cage.
Oh, dude, it just sucks balls.
Nicolas Cage is by far. He did a parody movie on how bad of an actor he is. Did you see that?
No.
Oh my gosh. I don't remember what movie it is, but Nick Cage is just not great.
Another good car scene is Ronin, and you like it because it's all with Audi shit.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, right. We talked about that.
Yeah,
there's some good shit out there, but everyone goes, oh, Fast and Furious for car shit. And I'm like, oh, dude, come on.
It's not that good, but what I do like is I don't remember which Fast and the Furious movie it was. It wasn't before it got ridiculous with The Rock. It was before what's his name died.
The blonde hair guy.
Yeah.
Whatever. Yeah. Anyway, we all know who he's talking about.
Well, yeah, but I feel bad now. I mean, rest in peace. Fast and the Furious.
That one guy. Go down. Cast. Paul Walker. Right.
I'm sorry, everybody. I know you're yelling. But there was one where Paul Walker was driving, I think, an R32 Skyline, and the producers wanted to do it like Fast and the Furious style with all the like graphics and shit on the side of it. And he's like, no, you can't do this to this car. Like, Paul Walker was a true car enthusiast.
Okay.
He died in like I don't remember what model Porsche, but it was a Porsche that they took out. It was like one of the mid-engine, just like sports car. And it was because, well, they say that it could be because the tires on the car were so like old and roasted.
Okay.
Because it was a collector's car that just sat. And so it always had bad tires.
Oh. Don't let your vehicle sit.
Well, don't let them. It was a Carrera GT.
Okay.
And
wow, there's nothing left of that car. Holy shit, it burnt to the ground.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Carrera GT. That's a bad day.
That's a bad day.
Likely due to old tires.
Not driving excessively.
Well, old tires and driving excessively because it's a collector's car, right? So you don't take it out very often. You don't keep brand new tires on it that are like premium and sticky and good to go. It's probably got 10-year-old tires that have been sitting in the shop getting flat spots and getting dried out and like.
Good thing my old shitbox 4s don't go that fast.
Don't get exactly. No, that's a real thing.
Sure. 100%.
Tires that don't get driven are not good.
Yeah, that's
it's not
true.
good.
That's true. Okay, so we've talked about movies. Just the free listeners out there, check out Michael Mann movies. Heat is a staple.
Check out Guy Ritchie movies.
And Guy Ritchie movies.
And watch all the Fast and Furious movies and watch your brain cells disappear.
Oh, that hurts. It's fucking so bad. I just love that I raised 2 boys that hate Fast and Furious movies. I feel like, and they motherfuck Oscar whenever he says anything about it, and it makes me happy. Like, they don't have to grow up to be successful or anything. I feel like I've done my job.
They just have to motherfuck Oscar?
Yeah, when it comes to like his like, you guys don't know what you're talking about. And Shane and Keegan are like, no, Oscar, Fast and Furious movies suck ass.
They do. But
100%.
they have like and that's the thing Oscar's got to realize. Like, you have to acknowledge that they suck and they also have like
an entertainment value?
An entertainment value up to a certain point.
Do you just dumb yourself down to watch it to like get to that level?
You do, Devin. You dumb yourself down, you motherfucker. Of course you do.
You're like, okay, I'm going to eat a bunch of tuba massengill and get fucking dumb and watch this shit.
Uh-huh. Sometimes.
Oh, I got it. Okay, makes sense now. That explains it all to me.
No, but like once The Rock got involved, which don't get me wrong, I like The Rock. But once it turned into that, like, I don't know, it like 6 or 7 or
the only good Rock movie was Pain and Gain with Mark Wahlberg.
Yes, that was an excellent movie.
That was a great movie because they made fun of the whole weightlifter thing and everything, and they were just total like meatheads. Great movie.
Did you watch Baywatch? The movie?
I did not watch Baywatch.
My gosh.
No, I can't watch that shit.
Dude, that movie is hilarious.
I hope they make fun of themselves.
Yes, they do. That's the whole point of it.
Then maybe I need to watch it.
You should watch Baywatch the movie.
All right.
Anybody that's listening, it's like, don't get me wrong. This is not an award-winning, like, incredible cinematic masterpiece. But if you like want to have a couple drinks or whatever and watch a funny movie,
that's it, huh?
It's a good time. Baywatch.
Okay. All right.
It like they make fun of Baywatch.
What's your comedy? What's your like your go-to comedy movie?
Oof.
Like if you had to pick one that you or had to watch for the rest of your life.
I can't think of anything that I'd
really?
watch the rest of my life. But I mean, I like stuff like Talladega Nights. I think it's hilarious. Step Brothers. I do like Will Ferrell stuff, though sometimes it can just be too much Will Ferrell for me is like too much Adam Sandler.
Right. He gets overplayed.
Yeah, I'm like, oh my gosh.
But I feel like Step Brothers was so accurate with our kids. Like having our 2 savage little kids, like our boys, and like watching that, I'm just like, oh, it makes 100%. They nailed it.
Yeah, Step Brothers was good.
And I'm sorry, dude. Dumb and Dumber to this day is still my go-to.
Oh, Dumb and Dumber.
Like you could watch that shit and still get a chuckle.
Yes.
100%.
Yeah, I love all of those movies.
Or like back it up and go like back to Airplane and those shit that's just like you would
Airplane
never
was
be
great.
able, or like Blazing Saddles, which I'd never be able to make these days.
Half of the comedy movies that they made, even in the early 2000s, you can't make today.
No, because the people get offended and their feelings hurt and shit.
Yeah, no, they were great. I'm really bad at remembering names of movies.
Right.
I can see like the pictures of the like, the covers. I still gotta say, one of my favorite comedies is Out Cold. Have you watched that with the boys yet?
No. Kenny said I have to watch that.
Out Cold. I keep telling you this every time.
I get busy. I will watch it. I just get busy.
It is a great, like when you're at the cabin, watch Out Cold.
I'll watch Out Cold. If you have to watch Heat then. If you like Heat,
for sure.
Chop off your dick.
Huh?
If you don't like heat, you have to cut off your dick.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, it's that good.
Then I don't know if I'm gonna watch it because that's a big sacrifice.
Do you like guns and ARs and fucking shooting and bank
love
robberies?
Uh huh.
Then you'll like this movie. There you go. Moving on.
What about Zach Galifianakis?
He's like Will Ferrell. He's like too much of the same character acting or the same character gets old.
So what are the ones where he goes the Hangover?
Hangover's great.
Hangover's great.
But like that character is like so typecasted.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, show me him in a different role. Because Will Ferrell can do like serious and non-serious sometimes, right?
Sometimes, yeah.
Right? Like
he also loves singing.
Right.
This is gonna make me seem very odd, but one of the Trin got me to watch this, and it is fun and hilarious.
Okay.
But have you seen Eurovision?
No.
With Will Ferrell?
No.
I doubt you would like it, honestly. But it's fun. Her and her sister got me to watch it, and I enjoy it.
Okay.
But I also love music. Like,
right.
Big music fan, and Will Ferrell loves to sing, and he's actually like, he's not an incredible singer, but he's a decent vocalist.
So, stop on that one.
Okay.
The Jeremy Renner thing. Did you ever see The Town?
The what?
The movie The Town.
The Town.
You got to watch that movie. One of the best Jeremy Renner movies. That's a gnarly movie.
I think I've seen this.
That's a good one. Wind River, though, is his probably back to the Taylor Sheridan, though. Wind River. Hands down, watch that movie.
John Hamm. I like John Hamm.
He was good in
Blake Lively. How can you not like her?
Oh.
Ben Affleck. Ooh, Ben Affleck movie. The one, The Accountant.
They're making an Accountant 2 coming out here pretty soon.
No way.
You know that?
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's got what's his face too. The other anyway, I can't remember his name all of a sudden. But anyway, yeah, they're coming out The Accountant 2. It's supposed to drop here any moment.
That's just like influencers talking about movies now. It sounds like one of my wife's podcasts.
I like good movies. I hate shitty movies though.
I do too.
I fucking like all these like comic book shit. And, like, how many times can you slice up Star Wars over and over again? No one comes up with anything original anymore.
No.
It's all like I feel like there's a bunch of executives that are like, hey, we need more money. Okay, I got an idea. Let's take this like Star Wars movie and let's do another trilogy on a Star Wars movie. Great, Bob, make it happen. Or there's like, hey, let's make another like comic book movie. What character you want to do? I don't know. Let me think here. Let's do Spider-Man again. Or I'm just like, dude, it's all fucking just over.
Yeah,
it
gets old.
Like no one's come up with anything original.
No.
Which sucks.
Have you seen The Last of Us?
Which one's that?
It's a TV show. It's not a movie.
TV show. I think it sounds familiar.
It is really good. I haven't seen season 2 yet.
Oh, no, I haven't. I want the zombie one. And it's not really like a traditional zombie movie.
Exactly.
I want to see this. Is it good?
Oh, it's incredible.
Is it gnarly? Like savagery?
Oh, yeah.
Really? So where do you watch? Where had you watched it?
HBO, I think.
I don't have HBO.
HBO Max. I might be able to give you my login.
No, don't.
Pedro Pascal.
I like that actor.
Is really good,
Yep.
and Nick Offerman is the man.
He's in it.
Yes.
Does he? So obviously, it's not a comedy role like he normally plays.
No.
Great actor.
Great.
You know he's a Pacific
actor.
Northwest guy.
Yeah. You know, every year on New Year's, he sits at Lagavulin in Scotland and drinks an entire fifth of scotch with a camera recording live.
Shut the fuck up.
And he just sits there in front of Lagavulin and just drinks scotch.
What?
I think it's Lagavulin. It could be a different.
Isn't he like a woodworker also, known for like his woodworking skills?
Yeah. You've seen him in Parks and Rec, and
I never watched Parks and Rec. I didn't get into that show.
Oh, Nick Offerman is really a good actor.
He's a Portland guy, right?
I don't know where he's from.
I think he's from Portland. He's not too Portlandy, is he?
No.
I hope not.
Best known for Ron Swanson, of course.
Oh no, he's from Illinois. Born in Illinois.
Yeah.
I thought he was a Portland guy for some reason.
No, Nick Offerman's super cool. The Last of Us really good. We Are the Millers. Oh,
that's
dude.
a great movie.
That's one of my favorite comedy movies.
We Are the Millers is good. Jason Sudeikis or whatever his name is pretty solid.
Oh gosh.
Dude, he's good.
He is. That movie is just hilarious.
I never watched the Civil War thing.
I haven't seen that either.
That's like a fucking like hot button topic. It seems like.
Yeah, it's too. Yeah, I'd try it out. There's another like show or movie that's I'm really into like futuristic stuff sometimes, like simulation theory, aliens. I don't know.
You're out there a bit when it comes to that kind of shit.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Uh-huh.
Lego Movie is one of my favorites too, by the way.
Really?
Fuck yeah, dude.
Is it good?
Oh, dude. The boys and I
haven't seen either of them.
Okay, so growing up, like, big Lego nerd. 100%, dude. I totally love Legos, right?
I was in a Lego robotics club.
Fucking way cool, right?
Okay.
So we have like tubs and tubs of Legos. And so the boys inherited that. So my boys and I, like, they still like love Legos even at their age, right? They'll still Shane will build like a lowrider truck. Did you check this out? But when the Lego Movie came out, we went to the movie theater, and I think my brother and I, because he had his two boys, I think him and I enjoyed the Lego Movie more than our kids. It has so much adult humor in it.
Okay.
Yeah, 1 and 2 are good. They're worth watching.
Yeah. I don't know if this is a bad thing to say, but
go ahead.
Every once in a while, especially like on a stressful week or day or something, Trina and I will be like, "Are you down to just watch an animated movie or something?"
That's one of the best part of having kids. Like, it's a good excuse to watch animated movies.
You take a little bit of an edible.
Sure.
And you watch an animated Disney movie or whatever.
Sure.
Lego movie, whatever. And it is incredibly relaxing.
Dude, Oscar and I have conversations weekly, maybe monthly, about what our favorite Shrek movies are.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Dude, Shrek.
Like, Shrek, you have, like, Lisa and I love Brave. I mean, there's so many good animated movies that are fucking awesome to watch.
They really are.
And have a ton of adult humor.
Yeah.
There's some good ones.
There's Pixar.
There's a bad one too.
Are you Pixar or DreamWorks?
I'm both. I don't give a fuck, dude. I don't like. I don't choose a side. Oscar said the same thing. I'm like, dude, I don't care. I just like they both make some good shit and they make some bad shit. But hands down, like,
how many people have tuned out by now?
Fucking a lot of them. But that's okay.
Or everybody's like, oh wow, I like those movies too.
Well, I mean, so if you don't have kids or do have kids, it's always a good excuse. Like I remember, like we had kids and it's like, okay, let's sit down and watch a fucking family movie, and you're like, oh. I enjoy this more than the boys do.
Oh yeah,
right. Hands down. Like, so my favorite Shrek is with Rumpelstiltskin. Like,
yes.
Like, I could almost be Rumpelstiltskin. I feel like I have his angst.
Yeah.
Which I love.
You've got a lot of angst.
Fuck yeah, dude. So I'm hands down. Some of those movies are amazing.
Yeah, they're great.
Lego Movie. Watch number 1.
Okay.
I like to see what you think. It's good.
I will.
Yeah.
I will this week.
And it rips on it. What it sucks is the undertones of like what you could tell the undertones of what like the big corporate world is trying to do right?
Yeah. I hate that in any movie.
Oh, but you have to like get away from just like blank out. I think that's why I love the 90s, being a 90s individual. Like
Same.
Heat was made in the late 90s, right?
Yep.
And I love that because you don't have any of that shit. It's just about a bank robbery. And,
yeah.
And like, it's all it is, right?
You're not trying to push any agenda.
Right? Like, don't give me your fucking bullshit agendas. I just want to see like good shit gunplay that's legit. John Wick.
Yeah.
They don't have any agenda.
Can you just keep, no matter what side you're on, keep the agenda out of it so we can just enjoy it.
Right. So,
not we as in like one side or the other.
Just like
all sides.
Right. Just like.
Can just enjoy it.
Right. I like good gunplay. I don't like the fucking like shit where it's like cheesy. So I had the boys being a gun guy. I appreciate like Black Hawk Down and those kind of movies where they went like those guys went to bat and like did the scenes or like went through and trained and like you watched some of the skill set they have, right?
That's what they did in John Wick.
Exactly. So when we watch, let's watch Predator. The boys have never seen Predator.
Okay.
I grew up on those movies, right? Not a single fucking person except one bad guy aimed a gun. They all shot from the hip. Absolutely, like no one even looked down the barrel except one black guy a bad guy with an AK. That sounds bad. One bad guy with an AK was the only one that brought up to his shoulder and looked down the barrel to shoot. And I literally watched this movie with my kids, and like my oldest shot high school trap, my youngest shoots guns. Like they both
shooting guns is like a normal thing,
right? They both recognized it. Like, Dad, do you realize none of those guys, like Schwarzenegger goes to the movie shooting from the hip?
Yeah.
Which I grew up with Chuck Norris movies, and now I go back and watch that shit. And I'm like, oh god, it's so cheesy.
It is.
It's so bad.
It's so bad, and it's funny how like you get into old movies, even the way they talk
is terrible.
It's so terrible.
Lisa and I tried
so
watching.
Cheesy. It's so not real.
Oh no, Lisa and I have dinner every Sunday night at North Third and State. It's a bar restaurant. It's legit, right? And they had a John Wayne movie on there. And we're watching this while we're sitting there having drinks. And I'm watching this going, dude, the acting is so bad. Like, it's so cheesy, but you can't steer away from it because it's John Wayne, right?
Yeah.
So you're watching like, okay. And the clothing, it's like 1980s Reagan shit. It's not fucking Western shit.
No.
It's not even close.
Yeah.
But it's entertainment at some point. You just have to like kind of, I guess, steer away from it. But
you know, a funny side note, my great uncle was John Wayne's stunt double.
What?
For horseback riding, and then he also drove semi-trucks, like stunt semi-trucks in Hollywood.
Your great uncle?
Yeah.
So your dad's?
My dad's cousin. Or sorry, it was like a second cousin. My dad's cousin, Kent.
Wow.
Was John Wayne's stuntman for most of his horseback stuff, and then he was also a stuntman for
the
semi-truck driving.
The stories that guy has. Well,
he died of cancer.
Oh.
Similar to John Wayne.
He probably smoked as much to keep up with John Wayne.
Well, yeah, and wasn't the healthiest, you know, but yeah.
Well, back then, they probably didn't give a shit about that.
No.
It was red.
Well, John Wayne died because a lot of those films were shot where they did atomic bomb tests in the Nevada
You think
desert.
that's why he died?
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Seriously?
Yeah. Yeah.
Interesting factoid. I didn't know that one.
Yeah.
Well, regardless, though, the old movies, love them or hate them, they had some good shit that was always amazing.
Yeah.
You know? And there's bad ones too, but I don't know. To me, it's kind of comical.
It's a lot of fun.
Should we talk about trucks at some point?
Yeah, sure.
Or Marketplace?
Yeah, are we supposed to talk about trucks?
I don't know. We just fucking bullshit. And
so we got a recommendation
Wait, hold
from...
on.
Yeah,
go back.
I'll hold on, but this is from Ethan. I don't know which Ethan, but he said next time you guys are tearing down Marketplace, look around Billings, Montana area. There are some treasures hidden here in the middle of nowhere. All right, Ethan, we got you. So what did you want to see?
That Dodge, that first-gen Dodge in the corner looks pretty spicy.
Yeah, all right.
I mean...
So this is my main page here.
Okay.
We also have a Firebird Trans Am.
Yeah, anyway.
What? You're not a Trans Am like Firebird?
I'm an IROC guy.
An IROC Z28. Is that thing on? Dude, this is on welds.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Like, let's look at this thing.
Anyway.
Are they just selling the welds? They're not selling the truck. This truck is cool. So we're looking at a first-gen Dodge. Bumper I'm not a fan of.
Club cab?
Yep, or extended cab,
Cummins.
whichever one you want to like do. You spice it up. But you gotta, it's what, silver and black?
Yeah.
Which was you saw a lot of those back then.
Yeah, silver stripe, black top and bottom with red pinstriping.
We've got the Jungle Gym times 10 mirror, which even looks gnarlier than the Ford's Jungle Gym mirror setup. Love it or hate it, like it's a clean truck. It's got the factory flares on it. It's lifted, not much, like on a 35-inch tire.
Yeah.
And it looks super straight, and it's on weld super singles, which you don't see that very often on a first-gen Dodge. I thought they're selling the truck, but no. They're selling the super singles, set of 5, 16 on 8 forged weld super singles, 8 on 6.5, what we call the Lord's pattern. I had these on my 93 W250 Dodge. 4 of them are the same offset. The 5th rim is slightly inset more. It was for a matching spare tire that I had in the bed. They have been recently polished and are in good shape. Now,
1750.
That's my favorite wheel ever.
Same.
Weld super single all day long.
Yeah.
That's
You want to do a road trip?
1750 for these guys. That's actually not a bad price.
It's not a bad price.
No.
For 5?
Right. Now, they are pizza cutters. They're not wide boys.
That's okay.
But they look good.
They look really good.
Okay, so let's move on. Should we type in OBS Ford?
Sure.
Got dirt bikes on there. Your page is interesting.
Airplanes.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
All right. I see.
OBS Ford.
You see what I'm seeing?
I mean, I see. Yeah, I see. Oh, this?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Let's start this off. We got ourselves here. We're clicking on. So what caught the eye here is some bed stacks.
Someone's done a pretty good video here.
Somebody's got quite the edit.
Yes, sitting at a car wash. Oh dear.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So let's read the description. We have ourselves a 92 Ford F-150 regular cab long bed listed for $1,000 11 weeks ago in Billings, Montana. It has 6 miles on it.
I like those miles.
It's pretty crazy. Seller's description: 92 Ford F-150 4x4 needs a transmission. Motor is good. $1,000 needs to be gone. Runs and drives. No reverse. VIN plate needs to be put in, and interior needs to be redone. Come get it today.
VIN plate needs to be put in. Why is VIN plate missing?
Because it's not sketchy at all, Devin.
No.
Don't worry.
Where are we talking on the VIN plate? Like on the dash VIN plate?
So the first video is like quite the edit.
Yeah, skip past the video.
Call them.
Yeah, it looks like something you see on Instagram from a person trying to be an influencer.
The truck has twin bed stacks. It's Oxford white. It's painted grille. And the second picture shows the truck with a beautiful sunset.
I'm more interested in the sunset. The sunset's beautiful.
Oh, yeah, it's incredible. But it also shows a whole bunch of like burnt rubber on the ground.
Yes.
Which I have a feeling this truck is not truly able to do.
Yeah, judging from the winch bumper, it weights it down too much.
Well, it weights down the front, makes it lighter in the rear.
Oh, makes burnouts easier. You're
Can
right.
lay 11s better.
Oh, that's true. I never thought about that.
All of the pictures so far, we've seen 3, are of the same angle.
With the hood with a big chunk of paint missing off of it.
Yeah, it's 92. Pre-clear coat, right?
Yeah, pre-clear coat, single stage. The bumper is looks like it came off a train.
Oh, and we get to the interior.
I love a good center console that's a massive sub box with the subs facing straight up.
Yes. So and so this is it's a single cab long bed. It's got 2 bucket seats, and the middle is, like Devin said, a sub box with 2 appears to be 12-inch subs, but plot twist, they're not the same brand.
No,
they're not the same subs, but they're in the same box.
And here's the best part, people. They're facing straight up. So I don't know if you had your coffee and you're gonna sit it down on the sub box.
Yeah, no.
Oh my gosh. If you're gonna make a bad decision, that would be one right there.
This screams, I am 17 years old.
Yes. And I like to party.
And yeah.
Holy shit, dude. That looks cold.
Yeah. All right.
This is good. This is top quality.
For $1,000, the price is not.
If it's got a really rigid, a good Warren winch behind the thing, the winches might be worth $1,000.
I don't see a Fairlead.
No, maybe it's just for looks.
Yeah,
it's a Bluetooth winch.
I don't think it's got some aftermarket bumper. It's
the video.
The video is better than anything.
Yes, it's like an influencer video.
Yeah, somebody did the edit, as they say.
The edit. Oh man, I'm hoping it gets better here in Billings.
There's a crew short.
It looks rough.
It does, but it's $4,500 for a 97.
All the rust you could want.
So you Montana people, do you guys salt your roads? Actually, it looked much rustier in the first picture.
It did. It doesn't look as bad as I thought.
No. All right, you want to read this off?
Oh, yeah. Oh, I'd love to read this off. Excuse me. Let me clear my throat here. It's got 280K, which, okay.
It's 97.
97, that's about right for our mileage these days. We'll be running through the Billings public auto auction with no reserve on the next auction if it doesn't sell with a guarantee on the powertrain. So if you want cheap fuel, feel free to pay. Okay, thank you. Go bid all the time. Anyway, 97 F350 7.3 Power Stroke 4-door truck short box, which
F250.
F250, thank you. Which there's less of those out there.
Yeah.
Runs and drives. Previous owner lost the keys at one point and removed the ignition. Plot twist. The interior is dirty and the steering wheel works but needs to be rebuilt. Okay, maybe steering column.
Yeah, probably.
I do not know a lot about this truck. A friend who knows diesels, looked and told me that the engine was in good condition and the turbo had been updated.
Good to know.
That's good to know. Currently, I removed the batteries. Was planning on keeping it, but I have no need no need of this truck, and figure someone could give it a better home. This truck is pretty darn straight and has a lot of potential for the right person.
I mean, the price so far, I'm sold.
Click on the pictures.
$4,500.
Oh, what's with the bumper, dude? The bumper's sticking out like Bubba Gump's lip.
Yeah, the bumper, something's wrong in the front end. It's like got that billet grill. Yeah, is that what you call that? Where it's got, what do you call it? Where it's
tube grill? Tube grill? It's not
no,
billet.
They're not tube. They're like where the lines.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about, but I don't think it's billet. I don't know what you call that. I'm like,
dude,
bent. This thing's fucking rough.
Yeah, wait.
The pictures better get better. The
is
bumper,
that windshield cracked in every location?
Yeah. What's with the top of the cab? What is that about? Is it just a bad picture? Is it a glare?
That's Photoshop? I don't know. There's something.
Some weird shit going on. The bumper is like, okay, so if you're not watching our lovely video here, the bumper's like hanging low, bent to shit. The grill, which is like, it's not a billet grill. I'd call it like these louvered metal.
Yeah.
Grill is all like wonky and been like dented and beat to shit.
What do you call this piece?
I call it the stone guard.
The
stone guard is like half missing, which I don't know how you do that. Is that oil leaking underneath it? Is that like or someone died and that's blood underneath the truck?
It's pretty black.
It's got like a Photoshop edit that like they blurred out a bunch of.
There's a lot of blurry.
The bed, it looks like.
What is with these are by far the most confusing photos we have ever seen on a marketplace moment.
I don't know what someone's trying to do.
So let's just roast this guy. This is Benjamin McKenzie.
I don't know what you're trying to sell, but
McChesney.
It's sketchy. There's no keys to the vehicle, right?
Yeah, I've got one of those. That bed is crunched at the back right tail light.
The bumper is like not the rear bumper is all messed up.
This thing looks like it's been through a demolition derby.
It looks like someone stole it.
Pretty darn straight. let's revisit
pretty darn straight.
This,
I hope you guys are watching our videos, because if you see what we're seeing, pretty darn straight doesn't really describe this very well.
No, this
pretty
thing,
darn fucked is what it should be called.
Is like I haven't seen anything straight about it.
No. I'm just like,
look at the trim around the rear wheel well. Look at just like this part of the cab here.
Someone hated this truck.
This looks like you pissed off your wife or husband or whatever, and they came at it with a sledgehammer.
I feel like this truck touched someone in the wrong place.
Oh, look at the back bumper. I have never seen a back bumper this twisted.
No, I don't know how you do this to a truck.
The right side is folded in and down and around, and the left side is folded up. Hey,
Benjamin, pretty darn straight.
I hope you listen to this.
I do too, because this is fucking ridiculous.
This
pisses me off. Like, you put pretty darn straight.
Pretty darn.
What is pretty darn rough to you then?
Yeah,
like
I want to know what your gauge is here, dude.
I don't know how you are thinking this is straight. Yeah. Holy shit, look at the insides.
Oh, just leave. Is that a bottle of brake fluid? Yeah, it's dot 3.
What do you think it smells like inside?
Oh, I bet it smells bad.
Can you imagine the smell in that thing?
Yeah, I can. And I don't.
It smells like a bunch of darts and fucking like Axe body spray.
Oh. It's oof.
The door panels look like shit. Shocker. Plot twist. Like nothing's missing. Like,
wait. Missing. Look at the floorboard of the driver's seat.
I don't think that carpet was ever like at one point that was a new carpet. But
at one point, yeah, 1997.
Yeah, that is incredible.
Everything that can be wrong with this truck is wrong with it. There's a giant zip tie that goes, at least 2, maybe 3 zip ties that go through the center of the steering column. Next to the empty soda bottle on the floor, there's a business card that's got a wrench on it.
Oh, maybe the mechanic that worked on it.
Love to know who that is.
Pretty darn straight.
You know, this thing's just a screaming deal.
I mean,
get it now.
Get it now. Okay? It's going to auction, bud.
If you want it cheap, feel free to bid on it then.
It blows my mind that people post this shit and say it's like pretty darn straight.
I gotta know. It was somebody, we already mentioned them, but that recommended Billings. You've given us probably the gnarliest marketplace that
maybe we just picked 2 bad ones.
Yeah, we may have just picked 2 bad ones.
Maybe there's some really clean things in Billings area.
Well, that's
I'm not seeing a lot here.
That's kind of all for now, but let's I'm curious about this because we got ourselves right here. The picture shows 3 gallons of Rotella sitting on the pink flare side.
Why do you have why do you have that as your first picture for Marketplace? A bunch of oil sitting on a flare side or a pickup box.
I don't know.
92 F-150 regular cab short bed. Let's
check
it out.
$5,000.
$5,000.
This could be a gem. I'm feeling positive.
Are they selling the oil with the truck?
It's got to come with it. It's Rotella gas truck. 5W20. Okay. I would not run that in your 5.0.
Okay, so here's what it is. Price is $6,000 OBO, 92 F-150 flare side, which I kind of, to be honest with you, people, flare side trucks, you might, if you find a straight one, you might grab it. They're to find.
Pretty cool.
It is a 16 truck, the old 4x4 with a 5.0. Sucks. 140K miles. Truck runs and drives great. Great in the snow. That's good to know.
Good to know
that. New battery comes with all the oil you need for fresh oil change. Possibly needs brakes, dude. Love it.
Love it.
Got your first oil change.
All right the oil you need.
Yep. Might need brakes. Possibly has been sitting for 4 years. Driven once. Sitting for 4 years. Driven once. Fires right up. No comma. When I hook it up, the battery up. Needs a owner that is going to take care of it, as it just sits in my driveway, being neglected. Has a bit of rust. Can we put commas in? Is that too much to ask?
Yeah, that
like fucking punctuation. Like I'm not a fucking like
you're
English
not an
major.
English major?
No, but at least I do know commas would help out.
Yeah, commas are a thing.
Yeah, or just any punctuation. All right, let's carry this on.
Punctuation.
Yes. Wrong battery for it.
Yep.
Group
5
size.
liter. Yeah.
Like
140K.
The amount of dust sitting this tells me that it's been sitting for a while.
Well, that's what he said. Oh, it's 5-speed.
Probably that ching chong pile of shit Mazda tranny.
What do they call that? The old
slush box times 10. I don't know.
A50D.
No, that's not what they call it. That's not it. That's
M5.
There you go. It might be getting closer.
Yeah,
anyway.
Yeah, the A5 was the auto, the M5 was the manual.
Like anyway. Sean Ross said that Mazda tranny could take some power through it though.
The old bolt action 5-speed.
The bolt action 5-speed. It's got manual hubs.
Manual hubs.
I mean, okay.
Power windows.
Okay.
The bed?
Do you think it's a factory pink? Was it color?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. This is a factory color.
Okay.
This was very common on the flare sides.
Pink.
Dude,
let me a good pink truck.
That bed?
Not bad.
Is really not that bad.
Which you'd buy that and you respray that sucker because flare side beds are hard to find.
Yeah. Dash pad.
Looks
not
legit.
Cracked.
And that's the off gray. It's not the opal gray.
Behind the seat, you got a little more oil.
Well, you can never have enough oil for a 5.0, bud. It's probably got fucking valve guides worn out.
Yeah.
Tailgate's not terrible.
Tailgate's not bad.
Bumper's not bad.
The glass on it,
yeah. Because it's not like a dually where you can unbolt it and repair it. It's like all one piece.
Oh, and then we get to this picture and you can see the rot in the driver's front fender.
Damn it. Around these parts, we're not accustomed to that there rot stuff. So we get
what a bummer.
That sucks. So
I was thinking this would be a good road trip rig, to go fly out and pick up. And
we'd have all the oil we need as it burns it.
Yeah.
I mean, so that's that. The tires look halfway decent. We couldn't take Kenny with us, though, because that's too much of a human to put in the middle. But it does have a tonneau cover.
Kenny can sit in the bed.
Under the tonneau cover.
Under the tonneau cover. And it's a nice bed.
Is there a picture of the other side of the truck? There's rust in the front fender, too, which it scares me.
We haven't seen the other side, and there isn't a picture.
Boy, I am not getting a good feel for the Billings, Montana area when it comes to OBS trucks.
I think that was the point. I think people like to hear people get roasted.
Really? Is that what it is? Let's go down. Let's scroll down. What else is there? I'm just curious here. There's a crew short right there too.
This one?
Yeah. No, next to it. That's an ad for some Carrot Customs guy.
Oh,
fuck that guy.
Idiot.
Here we go. 97 F250 Super Duty Crew Cab. I didn't know they made a 97 F250 Super Crew.
They did not.
Okay. So 97 Power Stroke 7.3 diesel engine that runs great. 4x4, 196K miles on it. No oil or any fluid leaks. Wow.
Doesn't come with oil.
Okay. Steering column needs replaced. Seems to be a trend there in Billings. Clean title in hand. It's okay. So Oxford White, crew short. They only made these trucks for 2 years. 4x4.
Paul and Chris would be going bonkers over that rear bumper.
Yes,
with the light cutouts in it.
Yep, that's a staple in their area. Let's see some other pictures.
It has boat cleats on it. Not quite full boat cleats.
No, it's like the horseshoe boat cleats.
Yeah, yeah.
It's still on stock Alcoas.
The hood has been blown open past its max capacity.
I don't think that's that. I think that happens when the hood hinges bind up, from what I understand.
Oh, well, but they have to blow past to then grab it and bend it.
Yes, okay, I see what you're saying, yes. And so then you go to close it, and it's jammed, and people still wrench on the hood, and it bends the hood.
Yeah, you just give it a little yank.
Yeah, and it'll bend the hood. So the hood's kind of fucked.
Yep, it's got...
I love me a bug guard that's so tall, it like doubles as a scooped visor, or as a, like...
Yeah.
Look at that thing.
That's an ugly bug guard.
But I bet you take that bug guard off and the paint is fresh right behind it.
Unless it's rubbed through on the corners.
Yeah, but look at that thing. It's like so wide, it probably doesn't even touch anything.
I mean, this truck...
I'm waiting for like the rust.
Is not appearing...
I feel like though, the pictures don't do this justice.
The hood has been cranked.
Yeah, the hood's cranked. You got some body seams that are all goofy.
The blacked out front end
with the Euro headlights looks like shit.
Not a fan. Power stroke on the tailgate.
I love a good aftermarket Power Stroke sticker.
196,437 miles.
Ooh, the seats looking a little Merle Haggard there.
Yeah. Dash pad's cracked.
Of course, why wouldn't it be?
Steering wheel cover.
And you got holes in the headliner.
Roached. Oh,
got your cigarette burns in the headliner.
Burns.
How do you get cigarette burns in a headliner? I'm not a dart smoker.
Ash it, and they just like...
Is that what it is?
I don't know.
Or is it like you're talking to your buddies and you're like exaggerating with your hand?
Like,
hey, I was up there. I told this guy like you like...
Your big hand talker.
Hand talker.
Cigarettes going and hands into the roof.
I've always wondered, well, how do you get cigarette burns in headliners?
I don't know.
I mean, it's kind of a lot for a little, but not.
Yeah, I'm really confused. $9,000. It's not. I mean, look, it's got the factory Alcoa hubcaps.
But I feel like there isn't a straight panel on this truck when you see it in the daylight. When you see it up in person.
Probably not. No, yeah, the tailgate's got some bumps.
Is that rust around the back wheel well?
I was wondering. Our Montana and Idaho listeners, do you guys salt roads up there?
Yeah, we're wondering. I feel like Idaho they don't.
I don't think they do.
But Montana, I'm starting to wonder.
I will. Yeah, salt on roads equals out. I don't live there anymore.
No, I would not live in a state where they salt roads.
No.
Be tough.
Sorry, Mark.
All right, let's move on. Yeah, Mark Vega he knows that all too well. What else do we got here? Keep scrolling down. There seems to be... Nope.
There's so many ads.
Hey, the $12,000 OBS Ford, why not clean it up? It's like all mud everywhere on this.
Let's check. What just happened?
I don't know. Did you go back to your own?
No.
Sure?
Still Billings.
Really?
Let me back up.
Where'd that go? There you go.
No.
Doesn't like it.
Doesn't like it.
All right,
Neither do we.
No, let's find something else.
For some reason, when I click on that, it just takes me back to the homepage.
I have not seen anything really straight in Billings. Maybe we're looking at the wrong stuff.
Yeah.
Go down some more. I'm just... Have you seen anything? Oh, wait. What's that 97 Crew Short? Click on that sucker for $25,000. Okay. Fingers crossed.
This is in.
This is it.
Havre. Hover. Okay, we got ourselves a 97 F-250 crew cab short bed for $25,000.
They know what they got.
Also, it's listed 25 weeks ago.
Ooh.
I don't know about you, but I think a year is 52 weeks.
They might want to come down on price.
So this was listed 6 months ago. Let me read the description here. One owner, Centurion package. Truck mileage is 240,000, but rebuilt 7.3 diesel engine at 60,000. Rebuilt automatic transmission only has 5,000 miles. Upgraded torque converter, drop flow transmission cooler, rebuilt injectors maxed for regular fuel system.
Oh.
Custom tuner, 4-inch through the wall exhaust. I don't know what through the wall exhaust is, but man,
is that where you punch it through the firewall? It's like coming through the passenger compartment?
No, it's just through the wall. You just don't understand.
I guess I don't.
3-pillar pod, turbo in temp, tran temp, boost banks intercooler. New 373 gears, changed out the 410s. Not a bad move. New tie rod ends. Good. Or new tie rod and ends. New batteries, gooseneck, turnover ball, Warren. Spelled W-A-R-R-E-N, lockout hubs.
Around these parts, we don't spell it that way.
Nope. New gear ratio starter. So it must have a gear reduction starter.
That would be a better way to describe that.
Auto start.
Oh.
Is that remote start?
Probably some ching chong car alarm.
It's got a great stereo with subwoofer, always maintained, oil changed, and fluid changed. Run strong, no issues.
I like the fact that it's a Centurion package, which is kind of unique. That color scheme is like worth some money right there. People like geek out on that.
Yeah. So this is black top and bottom, gray in the middle, with Centurion striping that's like
the
darker gray
stuff.
And red swooshies with a matching canopy.
The canopy's matching. Canopy. I'm just gonna say a prayer here. Dear baby Jesus, please let this truck be clean because it looks really cool from this picture, but I feel like there's gonna be some fuckery.
I think you're right. Ooh, it's got the Montana Big Sky. Montana
I knew another gentleman that had those. Yes.
Was that
yes. Anyway,
Ben Palmer?
No. I've never seen Ben with that, man. But I mean, like the tailgate looks legit. It's not beat to shit. We're liking what we see so far.
Dude, so far it's
not bad.
It's not bad.
It's got what I call a trucker bumper.
Yeah.
Inside's the box looks a little rough, not terrible.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks like it's got a cheesy bed liner in it, maybe like a spray in.
Oh, it's wood grained.
Well, this is a Centurion. It's got to have the fake wood grain paneling.
Yeah.
I mean,
all over.
But the seats and the door panel's not terrible.
No. Dash pad's not cracked.
I bet you don't see a lot of F-250 Centurions.
Not like crew shorts.
No.
I bet Paul and Chris would be all over this bad boy.
It's not terrible so far.
It's got that stupid bull bar.
It's super cheesy, but it's got your...
Yikes.
Oh.
We have on the...
it looks like someone got drunk one night.
Passenger side, they scraped a fence post.
Yeah, it looks like they hit a T-post.
Barbed wire.
Yeah, maybe they hit a T-post with barbed wire on the passenger side.
It's not that bad, though.
No, we can
work that.
We can rebuild it. Yes. Okay. What else we got?
It's got some Nerf bars.
But the interior looks clean.
Dude, the interior actually...
looks good.
Looks pretty dang good.
I feel like
classic Centurion seats.
Yeah, it looks like a lazy boy.
Centurion center console with the wood, I
always look at the carpet.
Huh?
I always look at the carpet. It tells a lot about how it's taken care of.
Carpet tells the story.
Carpet looks good.
Yeah.
Center console and the headliner all look clean and like.
What are these switches for in the overhead console?
That's for boost and nitrous.
Oh. Where's the danger to manifold light?
Dude, the Centurions...
You wouldn't know that because you haven't seen the movies.
No, I'm sorry. I'm glad I don't know that. That shows me that I'm fucking actually have a good pick in movies.
Uh-huh. You know what movie I'm talking about, don't you?
Probably the fucking Furious. Sorry.
Yeah.
No, I mean, this truck's actually really clean.
Underneath? What is this electrical connector hanging off the...
It's just for looks. You don't have to worry about that.
Okay.
Don't worry about that.
Right.
But like, it's not too rusty looking, right? I mean...
No, it doesn't look too bad. Roof? has some tree scratches.
That's the hood, and
hood. Sorry.
hard for me to see what those are. Those a lot of scratches, or are those like the reflection? I'm not sure what we're looking at here.
A little bit of peeling clear
around the graphics, which I think that's kind of common.
Classic Centurion quality paint job.
Ooh, we're getting some fuckery around here.
I mean, they're showing the
worst case scenario,
the worst cases of
which
this,
I appreciate. If you're gonna post something on Marketplace, show the bad so we know.
Like, you could have washed this and given us a little more to see, but like right here, they're just showing that the clear coat is peeling right there in the stripes. You know, all in all, the price outrageous. But
where like the cruise short truck scene is hard to find, and a Centurion. I don't think I've seen. Maybe I'm not an expert on Centurions, but you don't see Centurions in cruise shorts.
No, you don't. I'm gonna send this to our buddy Paul.
Yeah, send it to Paul Rutledge.
Just give him a little what for.
Well, he'll be in 20 minutes trying to message that guy, trying to whittle it off of him for like pennies on the dollar.
For $5,000.
For $5,000 and probably get it.
I mean, he's online right now, so we'll see if he responds.
Okay, next up, we have to go a little further here.
Okay. What are you seeing?
I'm not seeing a lot that's positive.
Oh wait,
the Mastercraft looks better than most. Is that our Centurion?
Another one right
The half ton?
Wait, where?
What is that? Right there. Yeah.
This?
The F-150.
Oh, it's an F-150.
Yes, that's what I was like. Holy shit.
What?
It's like a Lamborghini and an F-150 had a baby.
Oh. Okay. We have ourselves a 95 Ford F-150 XLT 2-door 6.
A Warlock edition.
Warlock.
I didn't even know that's a thing.
No.
Yeah.
Waldock.
Oh, Waldock. Warlock sounds way better. Sorry.
Yeah, it sounds way cooler.
Way wrong on that one.
126,000 miles. So, seller's description is 1995 F-150 Waldock edition, 351 Windsor automatic transmission, 126,000 miles. 4 times 4 equals 16. Runs and drives. Has a fresh set of tires and front brakes. Smog pump deleted. Everything works as it should. AC still blows cold. And it's located in Rapid City, South Dakota.
Look at the rust on this thing, dude.
So we're looking at a 4-wheel drive.
Extended cab
short box F-150 that is multicolored.
Well, it's a couple colors, but it's like stripes, and it's got like under the bumper has like this. It's like, what would you
a fairing?
A fairing with built-in lights. It's got the fiberglass steps
that tie into the front and rear wheel arches.
Yeah, and then you've got like a Lund visor that's color matched with, and I love the stick-on louvers that go like
over the back windows.
Yeah, and then you got a tonneau cover that's paint matched. I mean, you got a big old dent in the side there where the silver is on the striping. The striping is unique enough. I've never seen anything like that.
Yeah. No,
that's legit.
It's a unique one for sure.
But it's roached out.
Yeah, it looks like it has a lot of rust. It's got a tonneau cover, which if you listen to our EV truck podcast, you'll know that tonneau covers
are a big deal. They make it your bed into a safe. That's what it said. I'm pretty sure that's what it said in on the Cybertruck.
Yeah.
It makes it into a safe.
What would you pick, this or a Cybertruck?
Well, I picked this because I don't want to be lame.
I'd pick a Cybertruck.
I know you would. Like this thing, like if you were to do this right, okay,
done right.
Let's just say,
current.
Just hear me out.
Yeah. I'm listening.
Let's just say you have all the money in the world.
Yeah.
All right. Besides going to buy a Cybertruck, let's say you give me another picture here.
Okay.
Give me another picture. We're gonna look at pictures in this thing. Let's say you have all the money in the world, right? What if you were to knock off the lame ass fiberglass steps? You keep the OG paint scheme. You get rid of that stupid thing under the bumper.
Valence.
A valence, thank you, with the lights. You get rid of that stupid like tonneau cover. You lift it, you put it on 37s, you straight axle on 05 axles. You do a great tire wheel, but you keep that paint scheme.
Yeah, the paint scheme could be cool.
The paint scheme could be super rad if you could just get the thing up in the air on some decent rubber on a 17-inch wheel.
Yeah.
On a Super Duty axle or something current. The paint scheme would look like, people would be like, what is that paint scheme about? It is
very unique.
And you might be able to pull it off, make it cool.
You see this wrinkle right here?
Oh, that's like someone got, like, you know what that is? That is Jed got mad at his girlfriend and punched the side of his truck because she was talking to Bobby Ray. That's what happened. Guarantee it.
That bitch.
I'm not seeing anything promising here in Billings, Montana.
Paul wants it, but he wished the clear wasn't screwed up.
Of course he wants it. Of course he does. Okay, we got to do a couple more here. We got to call it quits.
Oof. Yes.
What is that?
Yes. Okay. So we got ourselves what looks like a little blacked out street truck. It's a 95 Ford F-150 regular cab short bed for $5,000. Listed 5 weeks ago in Rapid City, South Dakota.
It gets better. It's a 4.9.
195,000 miles. It gets better?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's a race truck with a 300 behind it.
It's got 190,000 miles on it. 2-wheel drive with an inline 6 300 4.9. It's rear-wheel drive automatic transmission. It's not 4-wheel drive. The good.
Okay.
Newer wheels and tires for $1,000. New
it.
windshield for $250. New speakers for $300. That's a lot of money in speakers for this truck. Just saying. New exhaust $400. That's kind of a cheap exhaust. Tune-up parts $200. New heater core Okay. I know you're lying. Heater core in this is like $40, and it takes 15 minutes to change.
That's one thing that's loves about the OBS Ford. Change a heater core out. You'll really appreciate your OBS Ford.
I have never changed a heater core in a vehicle as easy as these trucks.
No, it is by far the easiest one ever.
Yeah. Why didn't like that? I think honestly, besides like the great body lines and the awesomeness of these trucks, the greatest thing about servicing them is the heater core when comparing it to every other vehicle ever made.
Devin, why do you like OBS Fords? Heater core so easy. That's what sold me on them.
I mean, but really, you've done a lot of heater cores, right?
Yeah, I mean, they're simple.
But these trucks
The hardest thing about changing a heater core on an OBS Ford is the jute that's around the outside of the nipples that poke through the firewall. That's it.
How many other vehicles do you have to remove the entire dash?
Everything new nowadays is a nightmare.
Yeah.
But an OBS Ford, I was just thinking like square body Chevys were kind of a butthole too back in the day, if I remember right.
I don't know. I've never done one. Okay. Runs and drives. I drive it to work every day. Let's get to the bad. Leaks power steering fluid. I fill it once a month or less. Leaks a little oil like every Ford 300.
Right.
Probably could use a throttle body or a good cleaning. Suspension is what you'd expect of a 30-year-old lowered pickup. It does have minimal rust. Oof. Interior needs some TLC. I'm asking $5,000 if sold before Sunday. Okay, well, I think Sunday...
What happens on Monday? Does it go up or down?
Well, that was 5 weeks ago, so there's multiple Sundays since then.
Well, I'm just curious, like, does it go down in price or up in price?
I think it goes down.
Oh, well, then why wouldn't I wait till Monday?
Well, then it probably goes up.
Okay, so
from a marketing perspective.
Let's look at pictures.
All right, so we got, like, a rattle can... satin black.
Satin black, yes.
Paint job.
Wrong bumper. Wrong era bumper. That's all right.
Wrong bumper. White letter out tires with black steelies. Black everything.
It looks like a NASCAR truck.
I mean, it does have a vibe.
It does.
Got
I'm not hating on
look.
It. No, it's got some clear headlights.
The front bumper has the valence on it.
It looks legit.
This thing looks pretty.
It looks like it'd be fun.
It does.
And I like those wheels, like those steel wheels. I don't know what you call those wheels. I can't remember. But
Schwab Steelies.
I don't know, but they kind of have that NASCAR-y hole. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I can't really call that, but it looks.
Yeah, no, they look really good. And the Cooper Cobra Radial GTs.
That's a classic tire for. It looks good right there.
Interior is
not bad.
Like when he said, what is it? There was something about the interior. Interior needs some TLC.
It looks like someone took Skylar's poncho and put it as a seat cover.
Skylar from Skies Off Road?
He wears a poncho. He has the same motif.
Does. He's got a motif.
Yes, he does. He's a poncho wearing guy.
This truck
fun.
Is pretty cool.
Yes. Tuesday.
14:01.
What does that mean?
That's 2:01 p.m.
Oh, sorry. Military time.
Military.
Okay. I was just curious why you had it there. I mean, it's not terrible.
Dude,
$5,000. I don't know about $5,000 though.
$5,000's a little steep.
I think I'd maybe do $2,000 or $3,000.
I would do
depending on
1,500 to 2. Oh, look at the twice pipes out the side, but they're really clean on the inside.
Yes, they are for a straight 6 too.
That leaks oil, probably burns it.
Well, what was really famous with our 351s, 302s, and our straight 6s was, depending on the hour, the date, the year it was made, Ford did their shitty oil pan gasket where it would swell up, squish out, and then it would leak oil. That was really common back then. But I mean, it's not a terrible truck. I'm not hating on this thing.
I can't hate that much.
No.
The price is a little high, but it's kind of cool.
Let's do another one. That gives me some positive vibes for Billings.
Yeah. Well, this is in Rapid City.
Oh, shit. That makes sense. Okay. Fuck. Okay. Keep going.
Okay. Last one.
And then
we gotta wrap this.
Yes.
We've been going long.
Okay. Low hanging fruit. The F-150 Super Cab short bed. It looks cool. Can we click on it?
Is that the one you want?
No, above it. There's a couple. The
Is
Bronco
it?
too.
You gotta pick.
Do the 21 grand one. I got us the 97 F-150.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Hold on a minute.
Oh.
They didn't make a 97 F-150 in an OBS.
Are you sure?
Yeah, because it would have been the Ford Taurus F-150.
You are correct.
So it's got leaf springs in the front for an F-150.
Shall we read the description?
I want to see the video. Looks promising. She's got some pizza cutters on it. It could use a little bit of wide boys to get that thing.
Should we listen to this thing run?
Yeah, listen to the run. Let's hear it.
Let's start at the beginning.
All right.
Turn the volume up.
No, dude, the guy titled it wrong. It's an F-250.
I know.
Oh, this gets better.
Straight axle swapped. Is that a 60 or a 44?
Okay, I just saw something. You gotta see this. You gotta see the track bar.
Let's bring it back a little.
Look at the track bar angle.
She's spicy.
Oh, that steering angle's spicy too. I don't think anyone heard of Sky's products on this one.
Yeah. Sorry, I clicked on the wrong thing.
Dude,
Okay, let's read the description. 97 Ford F-150 Super Cab short bed for $21,900.
So they listed it
3 weeks
wrong.
ago in Rigby, Idaho.
They listed it wrong as a 97 F-150 Super Cab short bed, which is like, someone titled it wrong, probably a 96 F-150. But no, it's an F-250 extended cab short bed, which are super rare.
Yes.
To your truck as well.
And it actually looks pretty dang clean.
Minus the fender flares. The fender flares, yeah.
They're not, I don't fully hate them on this.
I only partially hate them on this because the truck, it can probably do it. So
I love that the seller's description, the very first part says, "The Beast!" 40-inch tires! Like that's how you started off.
The last year of the old body style, first year of the HD.
Well, it's a 250.
Yes, correct. It's the 97 F250 HD because in 97, they made what we call the Ford Taurus F150 and F250 light duty.
Yes.
Which really makes it tough for parts.
Very.
Which John talked about earlier. It's a Dana 60 solid axle swap with reverse shackle kit. Okay, so probably by Skies, hopefully, and Super Duty springs. Oh, okay, so it's a current Super Duty shackle reversal. Rough Country Super Duty lift. Oh, what? All new brakes, drive shafts, radiator, and fully rebuilt top and bottom 460 with RV cam. New headers and complete exhaust. Interior is immaculate. Okay, let's see this thing. Let's see the pictures.
Let's see this. I mean, the outside's not bad. It's like the Trameline or Tarmaline or whatever.
Sure, close enough.
The green. Black wheels. It's got 40-inch tires.
The tire wheel thing is really, really lame. Like a better tire wheel would have been good. But
the steering geometry and track bar geometry is...
What is going on with that shackle reversal? Can you go back to that?
I'm hoping it comes to a better picture. Let me...
Look at the... What is that?
I don't know.
That is the weirdest shackle reversal I have seen.
Let's just keep going. Let's see if it gets better.
Dylan
it's got some Bushwhacker flares. Like, honestly, the body on this truck is very tidy.
Yeah, but the shackle reversal is like a question. I don't even know what shackle reversal that is. That's weird.
It's got a mid-70s chrome rear diff cover with some mild fins.
It kind of goes. It kind of fits this, and the rear bumper looks somewhat straight, which I always first thing I look at. Inside the bed looks legit.
Bed's not bad.
No.
Tailgate's not bad. It's not all warped.
No. This is actually getting better. And it looks like, okay, this was cool.
It's got some timber and bump stops.
Dude, check out the leaf spring setup, though. There's no blocks except for factory, which I appreciate.
Yeah.
And it's got some, like, it says a rough country super duty
rough
lift.
Country shocks.
It's not some cheesy looking leaf spring pack.
I mean, it's rough country, so it's kind of cheesy.
But that can't be, I'm questionable on the leaf springs. Because if it was a rough country leaf pack, it would have blocks and be really like big, thick leafs. Those don't look like your cheesy leaf spring pack.
Yeah, you're right. They are a little thinner.
They look like a Deaver, like a, but not. Anyway, that's It's weird to me.
Okay.
Exhaust looks like a typical exhaust shop did it.
Yeah, it doesn't look bad.
Nope.
It's not like high grade, but it's not bad. It's got 40 by 1350 R20 wheel.
Okay. Interior pictures. The passenger seat looks legit. The bolster's all clean.
It's not wrong.
No, and the plastic is all there on the side of the seat, which is very rare, especially for an extended cab or club cab truck, because 90% of the time, the person in the back seat catches her toe and rips that plastic off there.
Breaks that thing off. The dash pad doesn't look cracked. It's an XLT truck, all power.
Back seat looks not bad. Carpet's not terrible.
This guy kind of did this right.
No, and the driver's seat
side. Oof.
Did you see the mileage on this thing?
Pull that up.
100.
111.
So he just stopped driving it at that mileage.
Totally.
Makes sense.
Almost like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Okay, I gotta see about the shackle reversal because I am like curious about this.
It's kind of odd. We're getting there.
I can't tell. Okay, so we're this is where it gets fuckery.
They moved the track bar from the engine cross member over to the frame rail, and they welded this bracket on top of the axle. So their track bar is at least 7 inches shorter than their drag link.
You think the bump steer is pretty gnarly in this thing?
Well, it depends on how much it cycles, but yeah.
Okay, so check out this hanger on the front. I've never seen that.
See the multi-position?
What is that about? I've never seen this.
I don't know. It's not a Sky product.
Fuck no.
Though the rear shackles kind of look like Skies.
Dude, check this out. Tell me this. Is that rear hanger in the stock location and they just gave you a shackle? I bet it is.
I'm sure.
Oh, picture of the guy, the owner.
Shoot, dang.
Dude, look at that face. The intensity.
Watch.
He looks serious.
Why
would you have a picture of you, the owner, on there?
This is one of the weird.
Why would you have a picture of yourself on there?
All right, you guys gotta check this out. Okay?
You guys gotta look at this.
This is in Rigby, Idaho. It's listed as a 97 F-150 Super Cab short bed for $21,900. And just scroll through the pictures. Wait till you get to the end.
It looks like, hey, wait a minute. You know what that picture reminds me of? It reminds me of, like, he has a daughter and the boyfriend's coming to, like, first time take the daughter out on a date. And this is the picture you get. Like, this is my dad right here if you touch me wrong. And it's the picture of this guy.
It's
oh my God, dude. That is fucking awesome.
It is a factory rear shackle hanger.
It is. The shackle hanger is in the stock location.
Or leaf spring hanger, because shackle would have been up front. But
what kit is that? He says a Skyjacker kit?
But he said he's got Super Duty leafs. It's so hard to tell what people are doing these days.
Well, he looks serious. He looks like a truck builder. The watch, the shirt, the haircut, the intense focus. He's a truck builder with a Z at the end. The angle of that steering, like, is sketchy. It's 2 clicks away from it fucking separating.
It's that axle moves in a serious arc.
This is good. The truck though is clean. The truck looks legit.
Honestly, like, the price is astronomical.
Yes,
for what it is. But it's not clean.
No, the paint looks looks clean. Rust factor, you're not seeing a lot of it.
It's cared for. Like, this guy cares about this truck.
Right, and which is cool. And it's
Totally.
already solid axle swap. So all you have to do is I don't know, gut the suspension, start over, and
definitely start over.
pick your poison on what you want to do for a decent riding suspension system for the truck. But the rest of the truck looks amazing. And what's cool is you don't see a lot of extended cab or club cab short bed trucks.
And maybe we should start a trend. The last picture of every marketplace listing should just be you, so that people know what they're showing up to.
Is this the threaten you? Don't fucking waste my time.
I don't know.
I feel like that's what he looks like. You're too young for this. He looks like Mike LaRocco, factory Kawasaki racer back in the day. I'm pretty sure that's Mike LaRocco right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Type in.
What if it is?
Type in Mike.
Nope.
Damn it. I was hoping it's Mike LaRocco. That'd be sick.
Oh, he's old enough to where it's like him and his wife's Facebook page.
I mean, that's not the worst thing ever, but to have your picture on the last pick for your truck.
Mike
LaRocco. Motorcar. There you go.
Okay.
Older version. He looks like Mike LaRocco.
Yeah.
But with a scowl on his face. Am I wrong? Oh, shit.
No, you're not wrong.
I'm pretty close, right?
At all.
I'm pretty sure it's Mike LaRocco.
That's like spitting image. Good call, Devin.
Dude, I'm telling you, if you guys want to see, like, if you're a moto fan from the 90s, early 80s too, you can check out Mike LaRocco selling his F-250 in fucking Idaho. Oh, dude, man. This has come off the rails.
That was a good one.
That was good. I know it. I got to list the super, like, I took some, like, the steps off the Super Duty. I'm going to put them on Marketplace. I'm going to put my picture at the last of it, like,
yeah,
with a scout.
That way people know what they're coming into.
Or maybe they know who you are, so when they go, is that the guy that's selling that truck? Yeah, that's his picture.
Yeah, that's him. For sure.
Or it's the scowl, like, don't waste my fucking time. I know what I have.
A lot of mind games.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to tell.
You know what? This is a new trend, like you said. Make sure you put your picture of yourself on your last posting for what you're selling.
Yeah. No, I think that's what you need to do. Paul's now, like, getting back to me about the one in Bend is super nice.
I didn't know about a one in Bend.
Do we look at it real quick before we finish this?
Why wouldn't we? I got some positive because I didn't see anything really that made me happy about that area.
Okay.
Centurion?
OBS.
There's a flare side F-150 extended cab right there in Bend, Oregon. Oh my gosh.
What is he talking about?
I don't know.
I'll text him back. Send me the link.
I feel like Paul and Chris just spend most of their time on Marketplace more than any other humans.
No kidding.
Right?
Yeah.
Well, Kenny's pretty solid on that too, though.
Kenny's on it.
Dude, that $6,000 F-150 super cab short bed with a flare side.
Not bad.
Not bad at all.
But Paul did send it. Okay. Oh. I know the guy that's selling this. I think.
It doesn't look special.
This is
oh, it's a decent
one of my old high school teachers.
96 F-250 long bed with 122K.
Yeah.
It is a 7.3. Only has 122K on it. 7.3, blah, blah. Beautiful, well taken care of truck. 4x4. All the electrical works. Power doors, windows. Seats 6 people. Interesting. Interiors in excellent condition. Would make a beautiful classic truck to cruise town or reliable work truck. Potentially is up to you. Body is straight and nearly perfect. Bold statement with exception of some scratches on the tailgate. I'm the third owner. Truck was lightly used and stored on a ranch in Central Oregon previous to me owning it. These motors commonly run for $500K, aka Bryson Castleman. Okay.
Had a bug guard on the front.
Okay, keep going. Let's see. Look at these pictures here. Rockin' Nemo mirrors. It does have some fuckery on the front of the hood. It's got a weird roll bar / headache rack.
It's got some.
What's the swoosh on the side?
Swoosh. It's a Nike truck.
And it's got the wrong rear bumper. It does have a factory fiberglass steps, which looks still. Oh, They did look straight until I looked at the rear. I don't think it's that nice. The tailgate's all bashed in.
Plastic bed liner.
Yeah, but look at the tailgate.
Yeah, the tailgate is...
And it's got the wrong bumper. It doesn't have an OG bumper. Tailgate looks rough. I think Paul's like smoking crack if he thinks
power
it's clean.
Seats.
It does have power seats. That's rare.
Factory power seats.
That's pretty rare.
This is Paul's preferred truck.
Well, he's like, what's the price of this thing?
16.
If you can get him for 12 for that low miles for a 7.3,
I'd call him today.
I mean, it's not great. But can we go back?
He wrestled for my father-in-law.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Can we just go back to that F-150, the flare side? By chance?
Yeah.
I'm just curious, like, before we end this shit show.
Oops.
I'm hoping, like, oh no, it's gone forever.
No, it's not. Nothing's gone forever.
I saw that. Where'd that truck go? That $6,000 one, that 95 in Butte, that is a nice looking truck. It's 2-wheel drive, but if you could convert to 4-wheel drive for pennies on the dollar, if it's truly a 7.3 truck.
Is it a 7.3?
Click on that bad boy. F-250.
Now. 460.
Damn it.
Dual gas tanks with working gauges.
That black on silver. Oh, it's rough. It gets rougher. Damn it, Devin. Fuck. Don't. Let's click off it quick. It's getting worse.
Okay. Enough.
Oh, there it is. There it is. Click on it. 93 F-150 flare side super cab short bed. It's rocking 35-inch tires, new stereo speakers. It's got a 5.8 351 flare side with matching side steps and roll pan. Rear bumper. This truck gets all the looks. That's good to know. I want a truck that gets all the looks. Our son, who is in the military, owns it and it's been sitting for years and has decided to sell it. When it was retitled from California to Oregon, they said it had branded title prior to being clean.
Oh, no kidding. Prior to being a clean title, huh?
Interesting.
That's typically how it goes.
Okay. So new Oregon title listed as a branded title. Great first truck for a high schooler, old enough you can work on it yourself, not interested in trades. Let's see picture real quick before we end this.
I mean, it's an extended cab flare side, which is...
It's rare. You don't see that very often.
No.
It's sheet metal wise.
It's got the Cholo taillights.
Yeah.
Sorry, Euro.
Those are tough. Ching Chong ones. It's a single stage paint, so it looks like it's a little faded.
It's got a little FLA.
Yeah, it's not terrible though. I don't know. I don't hate this.
It's
shit.
Not good. It's not good.
We clicked on a picture. It's got tons of cancer in the rear window area.
Oh, yeah, this thing's
Paint's
bad.
coming apart.
It had a bad paint job.
Let's end this. We have not seen anything good on Marketplace.
Okay, but if you drive this truck,
yes,
and you really like it, we have the event for you because anything is welcome, right, Devin?
That's right, John.
What
anything
is that
with
event?
Rust or work truck or anything that's an OBS is welcome at our show. The No BS OBS Truck Show. And we shouldn't call it a show. It's more of a cruise in, hangout for like-minded people that love the derpy old Fords like we do.
For 1980 through 2004?
Correct. 2004? No, dude. Don't get me on that shit.
I almost got my excursion in.
You almost did, you son of a bitch. You know, I wouldn't mind having 04 stuff in there.
I wouldn't either.
Because some of the early Super D stuff was pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's very sought after.
Yeah.
Maybe one day, John.
Maybe one day.
So anyway, everyone, August 15th and 16th at the Powerland Heritage Park, we are giving away a 33,000-mile, 3/4-ton, 460 truck that is mint condition, better than anything I've seen on Marketplace today.
And this is nearly a true giveaway. You have to pay to get in.
That's all you have to do. Pay to get in the show.
You don't have to buy a raffle ticket. You don't have to pre-register.
Nope.
You just have to come. You have to get into the show.
And then all you do is you scan the QR code on the truck and you're entered to win.
Pretty freaking sweet.
Yeah, I bought it with my own money. I'm giving this truck away as a way to I want to always give a truck away at the truck show. Yeah. Always. No one does that shit. I thought, let's give away a truck. And this one, we happened upon it. bought it right. And so here we go. And by the way, speaking of giveaways, if you do the pre-reg, you're entered to win one of John's suspension kits, either a TTB or a straight axle kit. What's that thing worth?
6,500.
Correct. And our pre-entry lets you do a couple things. Besides that, lets you get early entry and preferred parking.
Oh, yeah.
So check it out, everyone. August 15th and 16th. Like I said, we call it a show, but doesn't mean you have to have a show vehicle.
It's really one of the best times, too.
Correct.
Like, you're going to meet, no matter, like, what lifestyle you live, you're going to meet people there that are into it, and you're going to have a good time. You're going to see a lot of cool trucks.
Friendly for kids as well. We really will have a bounce house there, like always. They have train rides for the kids in one of the coolest.
And the adults.
Mini train sections. And I think, what is there? Like, I always forget how many museums are. 14 different museums, something like that.
I don't know. You'd know better than me.
If you're into vintage dozers, if you're into vintage fire trucks like John, or semi trucks or hit and miss engines, maybe you're into a belt driven machine shop.
It's insane. The dude that works the belt driven machine shop looks like he was there when when it was invented. Like,
it's very cool.
It's pretty neat.
And the whole facility is covered with old vintage tractors that are steam powered, diesel powered, or gas powered. Very cool.
Yeah, it's a good time. So
we hope to see you there,
or be square.
And you can come meet John. You can come meet Kenny, or talk to Paul and Chris, or Skylar. There's a bunch of it, or Greg from Desolate will be there. A bunch of vendors will be there. And like I said, I didn't say give a raffle. There's be a raffle. We usually around $40,000 in raffle items. Show up to the show. We'd love to have you. Like I said, August 15th and 16th. Anything else, John?
I think that's all for now, folks.
Well, guys, thanks for listening to our shit show. I know we went off the rails to talk about movies.
Yeah, movies are fun. If you don't like movies, then stop listening.
Yeah, exactly. And then we also bashed on, obviously, Marketplace.
Yeah.
That Montana area had some pretty rough shit.
There's a good
suggestion.
Yeah, good suggestion for some just like roasting.
Yes.
Yeah. Nothing like, I'm not going to lie, nothing I was that fired up about going and looking at.
Maybe we picked the wrong vintage vehicle.
Possibly.
Maybe we'll pick snow machines next time. Or maybe snow cats. You and me are always like intrigued on snow cats.
I want one.
All right, guys. Thanks for listening. I'm Devin with OBS Solutions.
And I'm John with Carrot Customs, and you're listening to the Truckery Podcast, and we will catch you next week.
Wait.
Oh, whoa.
Wait, hold on a minute. We love your questions, though.
Yes.
Give us some info and questions. We love to answer them, even if we're wrong.
So. Yeah, we'll answer any questions you got. It may not be correct, but we'll answer them.
Send them to us. Kenny grabs them all off our Instagram. John grabs them off of
Instagram, Spotify, YouTube.
Oh, and give us...
follow us on YouTube. If we can get this thing to where like we have a decent following on YouTube, that'd be super rad.
That'd be
we're working on it, and come check it out and share it with your friends.
Yeah, if you want, if you really want to, some mind dumbing, some content, listen to us. We appreciate it.
All right.
Thanks, you guys.
Everybody have a good one.